I bought this newly collected fire tree from a hunter, and this is not quite unusually, it grew unusually because it has this climbing trunk. So now I'm going to plant this, and I'll show you the video how I handle new materials. This is my first time with this fire tree, and it's not succulent, and it's not also very hard, so I'll just treat them like they're in the middle. So this root portion are how the hunter cut it. So, and I find that too long. So the first time when I grow this is I always fit it into its anticipated bonsai pot. Then that's where I am going to root it. After which I usually transfer it, if this is already, it has plenty of roots, transfer it to a bigger pot, to a training pot. So what I'm going to do now is I put some glue. I'm going to cut this, so that somehow it will fit in the bonsai, anticipated bonsai pot. So for example, this is too long and there's no small root. There's no small root, so I will cut that. Here also, this is too long, and this one is too long, so that I can eventually put it in a narrow pot. And I do not know yet, because I cannot also let that stand. It's too big here. So maybe the finish or the final position when it's already buried up will be like this. Otherwise, it will stay like that. I will just maybe put this a little bit higher. So this is where I'm going to plant it, and I will plant it this way. Well, this very awkward. Looking at it, very awkward. But I usually plant materials on how they were positioned when it was collected. Otherwise, the plant will have a burden of adjusting itself aside from rooting itself. So this is how I'm going to plant it in this pot. So as I've said, I will shorten this root portion. Then notice that I will put a slant there, although it will create a bigger wound, but it is anticipated so that this will be hidden in the ground. Okay, so there's the slant. Although there's a tendency of it's a bigger surface, but when it's already planted in the soil, then you have that long and roots can grow here, soil can cover here, like that. So same goes here, same principle. Okay, these are too long. Oh, ligis din, ligis. Ayan lang ligis. Bangkit lang. Okay, sige. same. Okay. Okay, so supposedly we have put antifungal here, or maybe some white glue. I think white glue will suffice. This is to prevent rotting here. Because this is a very large cut. And then apa dong? So for the branches at the top, this is not the correct position, but I will wait where the shoots will be growing. Then that's the time I will decide which one are to be cut. Okay, so you have two large drainage holes and holes for wires. So we put soil. Okay, we're using a medium coarse soil, 3%. Okay, so we try to position it. You have to ensure that all roots are buried. Otherwise, you'll need to put an extension. But this one doesn't have a problem. No problem. It is very easy to plant. So everything, all the roots are buried. Layers din lang. We have to tie this one still to ensure that this doesn't move when watered or when it is being transported. Too big. Online transport no. Balhin natin. So this one gets a good shower and that the drain should clear. So you have to water until water that is draining down the bottom is clear. So to remove the dust and the smallest fiber, after which this goes into the shade. So we're going to put an umbrella there, but this one is transferable. We can just put it under the shade. Okay, so that's the way we plant. Very coarse for aeration, water to until clear, and seal the ends, the cut ends, including the root. Sealing the root is also for supposedly anti-fungus, but in this case we don't have an anti-fungus, we just use a glue. But I will somehow do the work. And so, good luck, fire tree. Hope you grow. Hope you enjoy and learn something.